श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। ओम सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुः श्रोत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्यां मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत्। अनिराकरणमस्त्वनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरते य उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु। ओम शांति शांति शांति। To recapitulate what we have studied, we have started what? 7th chapter of Chandogya Upanishad last month. This chapter is called what? Bhuma Vidya. Bhuma Vidya. Now what was the story? The story was that Naradji goes to Sanat Kumara for Brahma Vidya. Teach me. Then Sanat Kumara asks, what is that you have learnt? First you tell. Then I will know what to teach. So Naradji gives a big list of so many subjects. Then Sanat Kumara says, what is that you have learnt is of no use. Then I will speak what is the Brahma Vidya, Bhuma Vidya. He starts. How does he start? He starts teaching us upasanas. Various upasanas. Each upasana is told, the phalam is told, fruit is told, and we are led from one upasana to higher upasana, lower upasana to higher upasana. So now what we saw first one was Nama Upasana. Nama Upasana. Nama Brahma Upasana. Everything exists on name. The world exists on your tongue in the form of name. Then what is the karanam for a name? Speech. So Nama Brahma Upasana, whatever if you do, wherever name pervades, you become pervasive. But Vak is superior to Nama Brahma Upasana. Speech is superior to name. Then he said, be superior to speech is Manaha, mind. Mano Brahma Upasva. So Mano Upasva. So more pervasive, then name is Upasana, Vak Upasana. So step by step, 15 Upasanas are told, then we were taken to Bhuma Vidya. Yovai Bhuma, Tat Sutadamrutam, Tat Sukham. That Bhuma is immortal, that is ultimate reality. That will come later on. So he is taking one to one. Then first Nama, then mind, then Vak, then Manaha Upasva. Mind is superior to speech. Why? Mind contains the Nama and Vak as though two fruits are contained in the palm. It is a mind which holds these two, Nama and speech. Mind thinks, then only speech is uttered. So mind speaks. So mind is the cause. Now, the Narad Sanat Kumara says this, Mano Upasva, Mano Brahmeti. Mind is Brahman, iti Upasva. Now, afterwards, Naraji asks, please teach me, O Bhagavan, is there anything more pervasive than mind? More vyapak than mind? The teacher says, yes, there is. What is that? That next fourth section we have to see now. Clear? No, fourth section. Fourth section we should study. Sankalpo vava manaso bhuyan yada vai sankalpayate atha manasyati atha vachamirayati tamunam nirayati namni mantra ekam bhavanti mantreshu karmani sankalpo vava manaso bhuyan yada vai sankalpayate atha manasyati atha vachamirayati tamunam nirayati namni mantraha ekam bhavanti mantreshu karmani. First we will see the meaning of the mantra. Then we can see analysis. Second mantra, third mantra we will see. Sankalpo vava manaso bhuyan. Now, sankalpa is will, translated as will. We will see later. Sankalpa means what? Will. Will is superior than mind. These steps are very beautiful. First name, then speech, then mind, then will. Sankalpa. Nama, Vak, Manaha, Sankalpa. Sankalpa is greater than the mind. Yada vai sankalpayate atha manasyati. First what you do? First you do sankalpa. You will first. When anyone wills, then only he thinks. Manasyati. First, suppose you want to think on a subject. Think on potato. Before you start thinking on potato, you came to conclusion first. You willed to think on potato, then you start thinking on potato. Is it not? Mano Vyapara. You wanted to think about a movie, then you start thinking about a movie. So before that thinking, what is there? Sankalpa. Think. So therefore, sankalpa, when anyone wills, then he thinks. Dekho, yada vai sankalpayate atha manasyati. Subtle difference. That these things happen so quickly in us, we don't recognize the difference. Think. First of all, you make sankalpa to watch a movie, then you start watching movie. Then you start thinking about a movie. Then you start, seeing the characters of movie. you start wandering, thinking about movie. Think. Manovyapara. So before Manovyapara, what was more pervasive? Sankalpa. So, Manasyati. Atha Vachamirayati. Now, then he thinks, after he thinking, Atha Manasyati, then he thinks after Sankalpa, Atha, then Vachamirayati, then he utters a speech, what he thinks, he utters, Tamu Namnirayati, then he impels that in the form of names. What is his speech? Speak comes out in the form of names. Namni mantraha eki bhavanti. Then mantras come out because through nama in Vedic Karma Kanda and mantreshu karmani, and then the mantras will lead you to karma. Nama lead to karmas. So this is the sequence. So why? What is the greater than the mind? Sankalpa. We will see, analyze further. Tani hava etani sankalpaikanani sankalpatmakani sankalpe pratishtani samaklupatam dhyava prithvi samakalpetam vayuschakashancha samakalpanta apaschatejascha tesham samkluptyai varshas sankalpate varshasya sankluptya annam sankalpate annasya sankluptyai pranaha sankalpante prananam sankluptyai mantraha sankalpante mantranam sankluptyai karmani sankalpante karmanam sankluptyai lokah sankalpate lokasya sankluptyai sarvam sankalpate sayesha sankalpah sankalpamupasveti. Again we'll chant together. Tani hava etani sankalpaikanani sankalpatmakani sankalpe pratishtitani sanklurtyam. See, not samklupta, KLRU. Samkluptam dhyava prithvi samakalpetam vayuschakashancha samakalpanta apaschatejascha tesham samkrityai varsham sankalpate varshasya sanklutya annam sankalpate annasya samkrityai pranaha sankalpante prananam samkrityai mantraha sankalpante mantranam samkrityai karmani sankalpante karmanam samkrityai lokas sankalpate lokasya sankalpate sarvam sankalpate sayesha sankalpah sankalpamupasveti. There are many things in the new creation, their list is uttered. What? They have one goal. What is their goal? Sankalpa is their goal. They have will as their own goal. Lakshya. Sankalpa, dekhiye mantra what it says? Sankalpa sankalpa ekayanani. Those who have sankalpa as their goal. Who are they? The list is there. They are identified with the sankalpa. They are established on sankalpa. Sankalpe pratishtitani. Who are they? Those who are sankalpa, established, identified with the sankalpa, established on sankalpa. Who are they? Dyava Prithvi first. Heaven and earth willed. Willed. Heaven and earth, they also sankalpa. As if they are, Upanishad says, everything is making sankalpa. Like earth is making sankalpa, therefore it is revolving and rotating. As if, as it were, Akasha and Vayu willed. Vayu willed Akasha to exist, sankalpayate. Water and fire willed. Water also sankalpaha, willed. Each padartha, independent existence they have, there, they each one of them willed to exist, willed to function. But sankalpa, everything is sankalpe pratishtitam. You have come here. Why did you come here? Sankalpa. You are living on earth. Why do you wish to live? Sankalpa. Similarly, nature also, Prakriti also, creation also, everything is making sankalpa to exist, to function. Upanishad so beautifully, poetically says, everything is pratishtitam, established on sankalpa, willpower. Earth wills, therefore earth is rotating and revolving. Agni wills, therefore is fire willed, water and fire willed, therefore they are established in their own dharmas. Jala Devata, Varuna Devata willed, let me exist in the form of water, let me uphold the dharma of water. The fire willed, fire says, let me exist in the form of fire, let me uphold my dharma of Agni. Rain wills in accordance with their will. Food wills, Annam also, Varshaha wills, therefore Varsha pours down. Rain pours down because rain wills. Meaning what? Everything is willing, sankalpayate. Similarly, food, Anna sankalpayate, wills through the will of rainfall. Sankalpya, let food fall, through rain, let me grow. Prana says, through Anna, let me exist, do my work. And according to the food, the mantras will in accordance with the will of white. According to prana, mantras exist, mantras will. And according to mantras, the various rites are performed, they will think. So therefore, sankalpa, Shankaracharya says, let us see, analyze in short. What is sankalpaha? Acharya Shankara says, kartavya, akartavya, vishaya vibhagena samarthanam. Kartavya, akartavya, vishaya vibhagena samarthanam. Meaning what? What is to be done, my kartavyam. What is not to be done, my akartavyam, what is not my duty. So what is to be thought of, what is not to be thought of. This samadhyam is called sankalpa. Beautiful. Why did you make a sankalpa? So therefore, sankalpa means, in simple terms, it is proper judgment. So in this context, contextual meaning, sankalpa means will. Will means before what? Will means judgment. I willed. When do you will? After judgment. What is to be done? What is not to be done? You willed, and therefore the judgment is there, and hence willing. This is duty, this is not duty, this is judgment. Kartavya, akartavya. Then whatever is kartavyam, you stick to it, that is called sankalpa. At that moment, you thought it is to be done, so you are judgmental. Should I go to movie or college? According to your vasanas, first you judge. According to your understanding, according to your knowledge, according to your vasanas, you judge first. And one feels, my kartavya is going to movie, he feels that way. The judgment also is based on vasanas. So proper judgment, whatever before you make sankalpa, the judgment is there, akartavya, kartavya, vishaya vibhagena samarthanam is called will shakti. So will is superior to mind. Mind doesn't think judgment and all. Mind just acts. Mind thinks. Mind involves. Before the mind is involved, it is preceded by will. Therefore, judgment is more pervading than the will or desire in the mind. Okay, so mind functions only in the field of kartavyam. Desire to proper thing to be done comes after judgment. So only after judgment, desire in the mind finalizes. Therefore, sankalpa is superior to mind. ठीक है? ठीक है? So before you come to a conclusion to which shop to go, you have to mentally travel through all shops, judge, then decide. Mind acts. So, akartavya kartavya vibhagena samarthanam is called sankalpa. So sankalpa is bhuyan. Sankalpa is more pervasive, bhuyan, bigger, subtler, pervasive. Then what? Then mind. You understood difference now? So therefore, first judges, that is judgment, kartavya, kartavya buddhi, the kartavya jnanam. बाद में आएंगे ना, इसका कारण पीछे जाएंगे. नेक्स्ट उपासना नो. संकल्प से भी मोर परवेसिव इज व्हाट? समथिंग इज देयर. उससे भी मोर परवेसिव इज व्हाट? समथिंग इज देयर. उससे भी सो परवेसिव इज व्हाट? वो आपको सीधा लेके धीरे 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 भूमा ब्रह्मा वहाँ मिल लेके वहाँ आपको छोड़ देंगे. इसके बाद यू डोंट हैव टू अटेंड एनी क्लास because you become Brahman. And you will be liberated from me, I will be liberated from you. Both paraspara bondage is liberated. You become Bhuma and release yourself. Okay? So now we have crossed how many stages? Nama Brahma Upasana, Vak Brahma Upasana, Mano Brahma Upasana, Sankalpa Brahma Upasana. Therefore, from Nama and then from Nama to Karma will come, mantras, etc., etc. Therefore, from Sankalpa alone everything rises, Sankalpa alone everything exists, rests in that Sankalpa, and everything dissolves in Sankalpa. So, earth is thinking to resolve or not, to revolve or not, going round, thinking of Dharma, Devatas, Agni, Vayu, Prithvi, everything is thinking. Once Varsha makes right Sankalpa, Annam makes Sankalpa, saying, I come. Varsha is there, no? Varsha is there, through rainfall I will come. Rain makes Sankalpa, let me shower. Then Anna makes Sankalpa, okay, let me emerge out because of rain. Annad bhavanti bhutani, parjanyad anna sambhavaha. Parjanya se anna hota hai from rain. So rain makes, food makes sankalpa. When food makes sankalpa, pranas make sankalpa. Now food has come, let me exist based on taking support of food. देखो. So once Varsha makes right sankalpa, Anna makes sankalpa, then pranas have done sankalpa to remain in the prani. Prana makes sankalpa. Okay, food is there, my support is being given to me, Anna is there, therefore let me exist in the body. Pranis may let the prana exist. So prana says, let me exist in pranis, in the beings. It makes sankalpa. Okay. So, pranas to mantras. Only one person has a prana shakti, he can chant mantras. Only with the help of mantras, rituals are performed. Therefore, from karma sankalpa, various lokas can be there. Higher lokas also. From karma sankalpa, you make sankalpa for karmas, various yagas, etc. Higher lokas will be there. So what is that? When the karma phala comes, you can enjoy everything. So what is phalam of sankalpam? Therefore, he says, you do sankalpa upasana. What is the phalam? If you do sankalpa upasana, what is the phalam? Because nama upasana, wherever name pervades, you also pervade. Vak, whatever regions vak can go, you also enjoy. Is it not? Then it is said, mind, wherever mind goes, you will enjoy, experience, you become pervasive that. Now more subtler than the mind is what? Sankalpaha. So therefore, what is the phalam? Sankalpa phalam. Sayaha sankalpam brahmetyupaste samkliptan vai salokan dhruvan dhruvaha pratishthitan pratishtito avyathamanaha abhisidhyati yavat sankalpasya gatam tatras yatha kamacharo bhavati ya sankalpam brahmetyupaste asti bhagavaha sankalpat bhuyah iti sankalpadvava bhuyostiti tanme bhagavan bravitviti sa yah sankalpam brahmetyupaste santruptan vaisalokan dhruvan dhruvaha pratishthitan pratishtito avyathamano abhisidhyati yavat sankalpasya gatam tatrasa yatha kamacharo bhavati yah sankalpam brahmetyupaste asti bhagavah sankalpad bhuya iti sankalpadvava bhuyostiti tanme bhagavan bravitviti. What is sankalpa phalam? He who meditates, sayah sankalpam brahmetyupaste. One who meditates on will, sankalpa as Brahman. Sankriptan vai salokan dhruvan. He attains worlds, lokas, which are indeed filled by God. And what are the lokas? Dhruvan pratishthitan. Very, very relatively permanent lokas. Dhruvaloka. Dhruvaloka means which is more stabler, more permanent. For longer time, Dhruvaloka exists. It won't be dissolved so easily. Other lokas will come and go. Dhruvaloka exists. So, you become immutable, you attain immutable worlds by becoming immutable. For longer time, longer duration. It is not Brahman. It is not realization. But you attain higher worlds for longest time. And what is that? Tatras yatha kamacharo bhavati. So you attain worlds which are free from sorrows, and you will start wandering the range. You will wander, you can enjoy. the freedom of movement as far as the range will extends. Range of will. As long as sankalpa, as far as sankalpa can extends, so long you can also travel. Your range will extend. You become so pervasive. So, what is Nishkama Karma Phalam is understood. What is Nishkama Karma Phalam? Nishkama Karma Phalam is what? Any upasana you do, we saw last month, any upasana you do with Nishkama Buddhi, without expecting any results, that will lead you to Antakarana Shuddhi, then Brahma Jnanam. Dhire, dhire, dhire. Sakama upasana done with a desire, you get Yadeva upaste tadeva bhavati. Whatever upasana you do, with whatever intention, you attain that and that alone. Okay? Therefore, here the sankalpa is you attain higher lokas, dhruvam lokas, relatively shashvatam. Pratishtita loka. Pratishtita means what? There are more joys, more comforts, more facilities, more stabler worlds are there. They are all there. Don't think it is all not there. In the relative Jagat Prakriti, all these are true. Just as for you and I, Bhuloka is true. Similarly, those worlds also are true. Those jivas can go to those higher lokas and stay there. From there, they may do further upasana, Brahma Chintan. Slowly they go to Brahma Loka. From there to Krama Mukti, they ultimately realize the truth. Okay? Therefore, Jivan Mukta Purushas here on earth are nothing but these are none other than gods. God alone is moving in that form. Such a great people available on earth means we are blessed. Jivan Mukta Purushas are none other than Paramatma only. Okay? Brahmavit Brahmaiva Bhavati. So, he becomes as pervasive as Sankalpa. He can go anywhere. That is the Sankalpa. Now Narada asked, Sir, is there anything more pervasive than Sankalpa? Answer is yes. Sanat Kumara says, yes, there is more pervasive than Sankalpa. Teach me that, Bhagavan. Please teach me. Then Sanat Kumara says, I will teach you. Next section. So what are the upasanas we saw so far? Vak Nama Brahma Upasana, Vak Brahma Upasana, Mano Brahma Upasana, and Sankalpa Brahma Upasana. In first 4 sections, we saw these upasanas. Okay? So, Vak is more pervasive than Nama, mind is more pervasive than Vak, Sankalpa is more pervasive than mind. Okay? Now, next one is what? More pervasive than Sankalpa. Chittam vava sankalpat bhuyah yada vai chetayate atha sankalpayate atha manasyati atha vachamirayati tamunam nirayati namni mantraha ekam bhavanti mantreshu karmani chittam vava sankalpat bhuyah yada vai chetayate atha sankalpayate atha manasyati atha vachamirayati tamunam nirayati namni mantrayekam bhavanti mantreshu karmani chittam vava sankalpat bhuyah. First we will see the meaning, then we will see analysis. What is the chittam? Chittam is intelligence here. What is chittam? We will define later. Chittam is translated as intelligence. Intelligence is greater than will, that is sankalpa. Intelligence. Yada vai chetayate, only when one understands, then he wills, is it not? Without understanding, how can you will? First you understand, then you will. Like going to class is beneficial. Going to class gives me knowledge. Going to class expands my mind. Going to class is knowing about myself only. That intelligence you have. Therefore, you made a will, let me go to class. Think. Then you came here, with the mind brings you here. Then that is translated into words. You chant mantras, namna, vak. Through vak, mantras are uttered. Through mantras, karmas are done. So, what is more pervasive than sankalpa is chittam. Chittam. So, yada vai chetayate ata sankalpayate. Only when one understands, then one wills. Okay. Atha manasyati. When he makes sankalpa, then he thinks. Atha vachamirayati. Whatever he thinks, then he utters. Whatever he utters names only. Namni rayati. Namni mantraha ekam bhavanti. The mantras become united with name. The rights of the mantras. Mantras are used in kriya, karma. So, what is more pervasive than sankalpa? Chittam. That is the thing. Why? Bhagavan says, Tani hava etani chittai kayanani chittatmani chitte pratishtitani tasmat yadyapi bahuvida chitto bhavati nayamastiti eva enam ahuhu yadayam veda yadva ayam vidvan na iti abhichit na itham achittah syat iti atha yadi alpavit chittavan bhavati tasma eva utassusrushante chittam heva esham ekayanam chittamatma chittam pratishta chittam upasveti tani hava etani chittai kayanani chittatmani chitte pratishtitani tasmad yadyapi bahuvido chitto bhavati nayamastiti eva enam ahuhu yadayam veda yadva ayam vidvan na itham achittasyat iti atha yadi alpavit chittan bhavati tasma yevota susrushante chittam heva esham ekayanam chittamatma chittam pratishta chittam upasveti Tani hava etani chittai kayanani chittatmani chitte pratishtitani. These things that are such of intelligence. What are those things? We will see later. those things which have intelligence. What is intelligence? We will see. Okay? Those things which have intelligence as their goal. Earlier what we saw, those who have goal, sankalpa as their goal, they established in sankalpa. Prithvi, Akasha, Agni, they started sankalpa with prana, anna. See, everything makes sankalpa, therefore they are available to us. Earth made sankalpa to go round, that's okay, they are going round and round. You have come here because of sankalpa. But sankalpa se bhi pervasive is what? Intelligence, chittam. So therefore, these things that are such as intelligence, those who have intelligence alone as their goal, those who kept intelligence alone as their goal, they are originated from intelligence, they remain established on intelligence. Chittatmani chitte pratishtitani. Therefore, his beautiful says, Tasmat yadyapi bahuvida chitto bhavati. Therefore, if a man, bahuvida chitta means, even though he learned in many subjects, bahuvida chittaha, bahuvida chitto bhavati, tasmat yadyapi bahuvidaha chitto bhavati, Nayamastiti eva yanmahu. Then they speak of him, this one has only ceased to exist, meaning those who have learned so many subjects but have no intelligence, it is as good as they don't possess anything. You are learned but not having that intelligence, it is as good as not learning. You have learnt it. Bahuvida chittaha bhavati. देखिए, बहुविध चित्तो भवति नायमस्तीति एव यनमाहुः. They speak this one has only ceased to exist. If you don't have intelligence, even after learning so many things, it is as good as you are not living. On the contrary, somebody has learned a little, but he has intelligence. People throng, Upanishad says, people go to him and listen to such person because he talks sense. Is it not in the world also? So many people learn so many things, but they don't know intelligence, what to speak, when to speak, how to speak, where to speak. So many people are there in this world. I have come across so many places, sabhas mein. What is the context? Who is the audience? What is the subject to be talked about? Nothing. They come and they pour out their entire literacy, entire knowledge, what they have learned, skills, learned so many things. They keep on talking. I've seen so many places. Children are sitting there. You talk about Krishna's, Arjuna's dialogue and with high bombarding language. Who will understand? That means you don't know what to talk, how to talk, what to present, what not to present, what to speak, what not to speak. Though you have learned, you don't know how to do vyavahar, how to do intelligence, then you are as good as you are not exist. Yadayam veda Nayamastiti. Yadayam veda yadva ayam vidvan nayitham achittaha syatiti. If this person knew yad ayam veda, yadva ayam vidvan, somebody knew little, or if you were a learned person, what? Nayitham achitta syatiti. You would not have become unintelligent like this. You really learned man means you would not have become unintelligent like this. Then again, Atha yadi alpavit chittavan bhavati tasma eva susrushante. Then again, if a man of little learning process intelligence, they desire to hear him. Is it not? They have no very little knowledge is there, that man, but he knows he has got the chittam with him. People go and listen to him. Correct? Therefore, very beautiful it is that here it is says, Upanishad says, Chitte hyeva esham ekayanam chittatma chittam pratishta chitta upasveta. So now, let us see analysis. This is the meaning I just said. So chittam is superior to sankalpa. Bhagavan says, chittam is what? Chetayutrutvam praptakala anurupa bhodatvam. That is chittam. What is sankalpa? Kartavya akartavyata jnanam. That is what is to be done, what is not to be done. That is judgment, will, sankalpa. What is chittam here? Chetayutrutvam praptakala anurupa bodhatvam. See, proper and complete comprehension of a thing or understanding or of a situation is called chittam. Praptakala eva. As and when a thing is presenting itself before you, you will be able to comprehend it. That is chittam, intelligence. So, we can translate awareness of a situation, of a thing, awareness. See? Not pure awareness, but awareness of. Think. So, because this judgment is based on understanding, so without comprehension, you will not make proper judgment. So, intelligence is what? When a thing is presented to itself to you, immediately you will comprehend what is it. Prapta anurupa eva. Prapta anurupa bodhatvam. Chittam is chetayutrutvam, awareness. Praptakala anurupa bodhatvam. When a thing is presenting itself, then at that time itself, you know what it is. It is called intelligence. Comprehending first. So, as in the case of sankalpa, Upanishad says, from chittam alone, everything happens. From comprehending power, sankalpa comes. Because you comprehended, no? You comprehended, then sankalpa, then mind works, then vak works, then speech comes out. Are you understanding? So, chittam is intelligence. Okay? So, if it doesn't understand situation properly, Upanishad says, all his learning is useless. When need comes, his learning should come to his use. Otherwise, it doesn't come, no? If you are not intelligent, what is the use? So, learning should be used for comprehending the situation. That is for use of learning. But the Upanishad says, what is the use of? Some people otherwise, on the other hand, they have not learned much, not much degrees, but their comprehension power is very high. Their intelligence is very high. So for them, but judgment is better in them. Therefore, his utterances are fine. Upanishad says fine, they are fine. One who has learned a lot but has no intelligence is as good as doesn't exist. One who learned little, high intelligence, people throng to listen to him. So people approach not a learned person, but one who has comprehending power. More comprehending power you have, more people approach. So therefore, Chittam Upaswa. Therefore, my dear Sanat Kumara, Naradji, you contemplate, meditate on Chittam, intelligence. Subtle difference only with mind and Sankalpa. Sankalpa to Chittam. How do you make Sankalpa? Without comprehending, can you make Sankalpa? Tell me. Without comprehending what it is, can you make Sankalpa? Can you will? No. You can't will. समझ में आ गया कि नहीं बात? If you comprehended, then willed, then mind vyapara, then speech, then name, then all those things comes. So therefore, you do Chittam Upaswa. So Chitta Upasana Phalam. What is the Phalam? Chitta Upasana Phalam. Sayas Chittam Brahmetyupaste Chittan Vaisa Lokan Dhruvan Dhruvaha Pratishtitan Pratishthito Avyathamanan Avyathamanaha Abhisidhyati Yavat Chittasya Gatam Tatras Yatha Kamacharo Bhavati Yas Chittam Brahmetyupaste Asti Bhagavah Chittad Bhuya Iti Chittad Vava Bhuyostiti Tanme Bhagavan Bravitviti. Now he says, is there anything, sir? Sayas Chittam Brahmetyupaste Chittanvai Salokan Dhruvan. So the fruit is similar to previous one. They also attain, wherever Chittam is pervasive, all those they attain higher lokas, Dhruvan Lokan, meaning more stabler worlds, more permanent lokas, they attain. Avyathamanat means there is no vyatha in those lokas, no pain at all, no misery at all in those lokas. Avyathamana lokan, they attain. Here we have so many pains. Is it not in this loka? But I tell you, of all loka, this loka is best. Because pain will remember you Brahman, pain will make you sadhana, pain will really make you prosper. In Sukham, you don't remember Bhagavan. In Dukkham, you remember Bhagavan. So, not only that, wherever Chittam is pervasive, in all those lokas, he can move freely. So Naradji asked, Sir, is there anything more pervasive than Chittam? He said, yes, there is. So teach me that, O Bhagavan. Bhagavan Vijñāpayatu Chittādva Bhūyāstiti Tanme Bhagavan Bravitu iti. Please teach me that also. Then Sanat Kumara said, yes, there is. More pervasive than Chittam is Dhyanam. Dhyanam, meditation. Meditation is more pervasive than Chittam. So teach me that. That in next sixth section, meditation comes. So now, Naradji so far learned how many upasanas? Nama Brahma Upasana, Vak Brahma Upasana, Mano Brahma Upasana, Sankalpa Brahma Upasana, Chitta Brahma Upasana. 5 upasanas he learned. Now Chitta, from above Chitta, more pervasive than Chittam is Dhyanam. That we will see tomorrow. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Harihi Om Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Tomorrow there is no class. Sunday we have a youth program from 9 o'clock. So I will not be able to spend time for this class. So we will have class on Monday morning, 21st January 2019. 20th we will not have class. Okay? So don't come and suffer in cold. Shanti.